Hey y'all, and good now, whenever and wherever this finds you. Well, today I'm thinking about how many adventures I've been on recently. Well, this journey started for me with the Venus Project.
The reason we emphasize machines and technology is to free man, to pursue the higher things. Machines ought to do the filthy, repetitious, or the boring jobs. It would take 10 years to change the surface of the earth. To save our environment, our stupidity, our conflict, we've got to reorganize our way of thinking and reconsider our social aims.
Went to the copiosis.
Could you tell the listeners who have no idea about what copiosis is, just give them a little elevator pitch. What is this thing? What are we talking about?
Sure. So copiosis is a socioeconomic innovation we've put together to eventually replace capitalism worldwide. Essentially, how it works is we have created a system that enables people to live their passions and then get rewarded by engaging with their passions and producing what we call a net benefit. So essentially what happens is all of humanity's necessities, so that's food, clothing, shelter, education, and healthcare, are provided to everyone at no cost. The population is divided into producers and consumers. So the consumers of the necessities, when they receive them at no cost, a net benefit is produced because obviously you're feeding people, you're keeping people healthy, you're keeping people under roofs, etc. So the producers that are providing those things are rewarded a new system of reward that we call net benefit rewards. And the net benefit rewards, the quantity of the reward given to a given producer for the benefit he or she creates, is determined by a process wrapped within an algorithm that we use to measure what the net benefit value of the producer's action is. So when someone feeds another person, or when someone takes care of their child, or when someone teaches someone else's child to read, a benefit is produced. And the benefit is determined by the negative consequences of the action subtracted from the positive consequences of the action. And if that calculus is net positive, the actor receives a reward. And the reward can be used by the actor to consume anything other than necessities. So we call those luxuries. Capital goods are provided to any producer at no cost to them, just like necessities are provided. So essentially, in copiosis, a person lives free of debt and able to pursue their passions. They don't have to earn a living, so they can pursue their passions freely. And we believe that when a human being pursues their passion, it's impossible for that human being not to create net benefit for people and the planet. And so those people are rewarded when they produce that net benefit, and society just pretty much does what they do today without the necessity of a capitalist framework.
Went to the Wake and Dream Synergy.
All right. Welcome, everybody, and welcome to Wake and Dream Synergy. Here we are, a group of people, co-creative collective of conscious beings coming together to share our works, our creations, our dreams, so that we can awaken to them and come alive on earth and synergize and harmonize and be all those beautiful value experiences that are true to our hearts and souls embodied.
Went to deliberative democracy.
What's on your mind? Happy to be TC.
Do you know anything about deliberative democracy from Stanford University?
I don't, but tell me about it.
They do a thing called deliberative polling, and they poll a wide variety of people. Then they get them to come together, and they inform them and facilitate them in talking to each other. And they learn to talk to each other. And they're ending this polarization that we have. It works against that.
Tell me more about it.
It's Stanford University Center for Deliberative Democracy. The first thing they find out is we're not that different.
Well, I'm really glad to bring you on, and I will check that out about the deliberative democracy. You know, that sounds like an interesting idea, bringing people together and realizing that we're not that different. We may have historical narratives that are different, or ideological narratives, but it seems like everyone wants the same thing, right? I mean, we want jobs and healthcare and education. We want there to be stability in society, right? I mean, we all do kind of have the basic same human desires. Is that kind of what you're getting at?
Yes, and that's what they find out. And it was so beautiful. I mean, it's like become more together.
All right. Well, thank you for letting our viewers know about it. People will check it out. Deliberative democracy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Caleb.
Yep.
Went to Blueprint for a Better America.
Welcome to the Phoenix Congress, 21 public hearings on the 2022 legislative package, where we are writing a blueprint for a better America. This legislative package will end poverty with universal basic income, end mass incarceration with major criminal justice reform, and end the endless wars by bringing our troops home and reducing our military budget.
To a platform to accelerate the build out of solar energy by 2030. The name of the site is My Kilowatt Hours. My MKW's is a decentralized autonomous organization to promote early adoption and payoff of solar, wind, and batteries to reach 100% energy independence by 2030. None of that seems to be going to happen, at least not through me. So no sooner than I accepted that things that I've been pushing aren't going to happen, then I get this email, and it's from the Wellbeing Economy Alliance. They're like talking about redoing the economy, which is like so much of what I talk about and think about and dream about, is that we would have an economy that serves the people and not the system. I just want you to know that a new way is possible, and that's what this organization is about, is getting that, changing the narrative to get people to realize that we can do this, and it's happening now, and there's examples of it around the world. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you down the road.